Good morning, everyone. We will begin the morning service of the Miroku Association headquarters, asking God and Meishu-sama for protection and the permission to participate today in the divine plan of constructing paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. Taka amahara ni kamsumarimasu. Kamurogi kamuromi no mikoto mochite. Sumemi oya kamu izanagi no mikoto. Tsukushi no himuka no tachi hana no. Odo no ahagi hara ni misogi harai tamo utoki ni narimaseru. Araido no o kamitachi, moro moro no magagoto tsumi kegare o. Arai tamae kiyome tamae tomao sukoto no yoshio. Amatsu kami kunitsu kami ya oyorozu no kami tachi tomoni. Ame no fuchi koma no mibi furi tatete kikoshin meseto. Kashikomi kashikomi mu maosu. Miroku o mikami. Mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Miroku o mikami. Mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Oshie miyoya nushi no kami. Mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Oshie miyoya nushi no kami. Mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Kum nagara tamachi hae mase. Kum nagara tamachi hae mase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your village of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive Group Johrei. May God and Meishu-sama bless you. Johrei is now concluded. We will now listen to the teachings of Meishu-sama. Illness. How foolish it is to try to cure illness without really knowing the true spiritual cause. Illness is a cleansing action, a purification of one's spiritual body, one of God's wondrous blessings. Life comes from God. Only God can make it whole. Humans alone cannot create life, nor can they cure physical illness on their own. A human being consists of two things, spirit and body. Since the law of the spiritual preceding the physical is a universal law, the spirit is of primary importance, while the body is actually secondary. The spirit should be transparent and pure, as in its original state. But when toxins occur in the physical body, they are reflected on the spiritual body as clouds. The spirit should be transparent. So these clouds or opaque spots on the spirit are the true cause of the illness. Once these opaque spots are removed, illness is healed. This is the principle behind Johrei, transmitting divine lights to clear away one's spiritual clouds, and it is true healing. The spiritual purification of clouds results in a physical purification of the toxins, which must be dissolved and eliminated. This process in the physical body, accompanied by discomfort and pain, is called illness. But illness is only a symptom appearing on the surface, and the true cause is inside the spiritual clouds. I would like now to read a faith experience from Fábia Aline Ferreira Dourado. She's from Manaus, Amazonas. Fábia had been a devoted member of our faith for 30 years. Her life rooted deeply in spiritual practices and unwavering belief. But in April 2023, her faith would be tested in a way she never expected. It was a seemingly ordinary morning as Fábia prepared breakfast for her family, and this hurtle and bustle. Her 8-year-old son accidentally bumped into her arm, causing a container of hot water to spill directly onto him. Panic surged through her as she saw the severity of the burn. Without hesitation, she rushed him to the hospital, her heart pounding with fear and worry. At the hospital, they were referred to as a surgeon who confirmed her worst fears. It was a second-degree burn. The doctors explained that her son would need a procedure to remove the damaged skin, followed by meticulous wound care. After the initial treatments and dressings, they returned home. Fábia, overwhelmed but determined, reached out to a minister from her church who advised her to ensure her son received ample Johrei. They visited the church, where ministers and members gathered to support them. Her son received over 3 hours of Johrei that day, and in the days that followed, he continued to receive an average of 10 Johrei sessions daily from both church members and family. Fábia, steadfast in her devotion, dedicated herself to mitamamigaki, the practice of spiritual and physical purification, to acts of service at the church every day. Despite their efforts, the next day brought unsettling news. As the nurse changed his bandages, She warned that her son might be left with a permanent scar and even risk losing his left nipple. Though the words struck fear into Fabia's heart, she found solace in gratitude, thanking God and Meishu-sama that her son's face had been spared. Days turned into a week, and by the seventh day, something remarkable happened. The wound had almost completely healed, eliminating the need for further bandages. Her son was finally able to sleep peacefully again. They continued the Johrei sessions diligently, and as months passed, his recovery became nothing short of miracles. By the seventh month, there was no trace of scar, and he had not lost his nipple. His skin was smooth, his health fully restored, and he resumed his daily activities as if the accident had never occurred. In November 2023, Fabia embarked on a pilgrimage to the Guarapiranga sacred grounds filled with gratitude. She went to thank God and Meishu-sama for the divine protection and the extraordinary healing her son had received. Today, her son shows no signs of ever having suffered a burn. Fabia remains committed to serving the divine work, dedicating her life to helping others experience similar miracles. With a heart filled of gratitude, she continues her spiritual journey, ever thankful for the blessings she and her family have received. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good morning, and thank you very much for attending this morning service, listening to those beautiful faith experiences, and I wish you a very blessed day. Thank you. And this brings to a conclusion this morning service. Thank you everyone for joining us. We wish you a very blessed day.